Check. Check. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Mayfield, Kentucky. We're sorry for the short delay there, having a few technical difficulties as we get on the air. We are the McLean County Sports Network, and we're here tonight to bring you this second round matchup between your McLean County Cougars and the homestanding Mayfield Cardinals. We're sitting here, it's 10:38 to play in the first quarter. Your Cougars have just picked up a first down, moved the chains, and they will set up shop at their own 39-yard line. I am Heath Hicks. Alongside me is Aaron Ring. Aaron, say hello.
Hello, Cougar fans.
We also have Brody Barron, Nate Carlock, and Corbin Case with us this evening. As A.J. Klein takes a snap, and the give is to Jacob Miller running left. He gets out to about the 43-yard line, pick up a 4 on the play. That's going to bring up second down and 6 for your Cougars. And Aaron, coming into this game, it's definitely what most would consider a David versus Goliath matchup. McLean County has never been past this round in the history of the school, while Mayfield has racked up, I believe it is 12 state championships over the years. So tonight, the Cougars are trying to go against the odds and pull off the upset of the century, as Peyton Caraway, I believe it was, running left there. No, yep. And he is stopped at the goal line, so it'll bring up 3rd and 7 for your Cougars. So coming down here tonight to Mayfield, Aaron, this is the first time I've actually been here to War Memorial Stadium. It's definitely a legendary place for football. And it's pretty cool. We're up here in the press box, and you have a bird's eye view of the field, unlike most places we go to.
Yeah, it's a great view. This place is massive.
Yes, it is. This massive Jacob Miller takes the ball running right, gets out past the 45-yard line to about the 47. But that's going to bring up 4th down and probably a long 2, short 3. No, they mark him a little shorter than that. They mark him down at the 46-yard line. That would bring up 4th and 4. And we'll see what Coach Wagner dials up right here. All right, and it looks like McLean County is coming out aggressive tonight, as they are not bringing out the punt unit here. And this Cardinals defense is loaded up. And the ball is given, running right. Looked like Noah Baldwin took the ball there, running right, did not get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. So coming into this game, Aaron, McLean County is 8-3. They've won their last 5 games, including last week's 62-6 victory over Ballard Memorial in the first round. Mayfield on the other side of the ball, 11-0, number 1 in the state in Class 2A, and I would say one of the top teams in the state regardless of class size, as Kentre Matthews takes the first carry of the game, gets inside the 20-yard line of the Cougars. And Kentre Matthews, one of the best running backs in the state of Kentucky statistically. He's ran for almost 1,500 yards this year and breaks off a big chunk, over 25 yards there on the first play of the game for Mayfield. As Stinson, the quarterback, back, receives a snap out of the shotgun, throws low, but it is caught by number 19 there on the edge. He gets inside the 10-yard line down to the 7.
I think that was number 9 with the tackle, if I'm not mistaken.
Number 9, Josh Bodisher for the Cougars right there. It's going to bring up 1st and 7. Ball is, nope, yes, it is given to Kentre Matthews, and he is brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Nice play there by the McLean County defensive line, which has been one of the best units we've seen on both sides of the ball this season. And we'll see what the Cardinals dial up here. Here was 7:37 to go in the first quarter. Got double tight, wide both ways in the pistol formation. Ball is given to Matthews, and he carries Corby Moore into the end zone for a touchdown. Mayfield goes up 6-0 here with 7:23 to play in the first quarter down here at War Memorial Stadium in Mayfield, Kentucky. Point after attempt coming up. And what did you see right there, Aaron?
Well, I saw Cougars trying pretty hard to get him out, but he just snuck through.
Yeah, and he carried him in there as Mayfield comes out in the gate. Nice gate formation. We used to run that back when I was in high school. As they go ahead and motion the entire line back over to kick the PAT here. Snap, hold, kick is good. And Mayfield here with 7:20 to play in the first quarter leads your McLean County Cougars 7-0. And with that, we are going to take a short break, try to catch our breath a little bit. And with this break, we are going to hold on just 1 second, please. Bear with me here. And this break is brought to you by Nimco, located in Calhoun, Kentucky. Nimco is a local supplier of T-shirts and banners with guaranteed lowest prices and friendly customer service. We guarantee we will meet or beat anyone else's prices for T-shirts and banners or give you a free gift if we can't. Nimco. All right, and here's the kickoff, folks. As looks like Noah Baldwin Sr. receives the kick and gets out to about the 24-yard line. And we'll see if McLean County can respond after that quick Mayfield touchdown. As we said, coming into this game, David and Goliath matchup. And it's also a matchup where you have the run-heavy Cougars against a team that is far more balanced in Mayfield. McLean County is second overall in rushing in Class 2A. Mayfield is first in passing and 11th in rushing. They have been effective all season, playing both styles of football. So we'll see if McLean County can use that to their advantage and control the clock a little bit. As it takes a snap, it was a little trickery there on the part of Coach Wagner. Landon Capps, number 6, received the shotgun snap and pitched it to quarterback A.J. Klein, who I'm not sure exactly what he was trying to do there, but he was stopped dead in his tracks. All right, so now Klein is going under center. Peyton Caraway in the backfield, and Klein, it looks like some miscommunication there as he was looking to hand the ball to someone and got a lot of air. Right there, Peyton Caraway was lined up behind A.J. Klein. Peyton Caraway, number 34, is McLean County's leading rusher on the season. He has ran for 1,006 yards on just 87 attempts, which is quite impressive, 11.6 yards a carry if I'm not mistaken. And he actually had a huge week last week, going for 210 yards against Ballard Memorial.
You couldn't stop Peyton last week.
No, he was a man on a mission. A.J. Klein takes a snap, and we have flags on the play. Looks to be... It's going to be a false start on McLean County. And, Aaron, I think if we looked at our penalties this year, false start is probably our most common mistake we make on the offensive side of the ball. And we spoke on this before with the type of offense that we run, a lot of motion, a lot of movement, pre-snap, and because of that, you see mistakes just like that one. That's going to bring up a third and very long for McLean County here with 5:45 to play in the first quarter.
Just a flinch could get you a flag.
Absolutely. And going again, I did not see who was carrying that ball. I believe it was Jacob Miller. Yes, it was Jacob Miller, and he is brought down right around the line of scrimmage, and that's going to bring up another 4th and long situation for your McLean County Cougars.
Yeah, Mayfield is not letting up. Their defense is just on point. We've barely gotten anywhere.
They're doing a good job of swarming the ball. It seems like every time they made a tackle, you've seen 3 or 4 or 5 guys jumping into the pile, and that kind of intensity has proved very, very effective for him early on as Peyton Caraway sends the punt away.
Wow.
That out past the 50-yard line, and we have a missed tackle there by – okay, so that was number 2, Cade Neely, who received that punt. He gets out to the McLean County 36-yard line, so a solid punt there by Peyton Caraway. Punted it into Mayfield territory, but a nice return. Now, another note we had here is contender, not pretender. And last week, McLean County entered a game against Ballard Memorial where Ballard Memorial had inflated passing stats. And we saw that with the domination we showed. Mayfield is not that type of team, as Stinson pulls it down and gets enough for the first down. Nice play by a quarterback that is usually a pretty much a standstill pocket passer, doesn't get out and run a whole lot. But as I was saying, Mayfield really backs it up. Ballard Memorial had a weak schedule, had a lot of inflated statistics because of that. Mayfield plays tough teams, and they get all of these statistics to go along with it. They are more legit. As the ball is given to Matthews running left. That is number 6. What a touchdown by Kentrain Matthews. Takes it in from 22 yards out running left. Broke a couple of tackles. Hurdled one man. Went into the end zone. And goes in for Mayfield's second score of the game.
Yeah, Coach, I know this looks bad, but this is exactly what Webster did to us 2 weeks ago.
You're right. You are right, Aaron. We had an extremely slow start. The last week of the season, fell behind 13-0, and were able to come back, and we were victorious in that after looking putrid in the early goings. So we're hoping the McLean County responds from this, a senior-laden team, 17 seniors, so you'd hope that senior leadership might kick in this moment right here. It's far from over, a lot of football left to play here at War Memorial Stadium. But with that, we are going to take another quick break, and this one is brought to you by a new sponsor for us, Thacker Riverside Dental. Our McLean County High School football team will keep you smiling, Cougar fans. Dr. Ralph Thacker and staff at Thacker Riverside Dental in Livermore will keep you smiling too. You can count on personalized, compassionate, and professional care from your McLean County dental team that has served McLean Countyans and the region for 33 years. General and cosmetic dentistry and dental sleep medicine services are provided with state-of-the-art technology and years of experience to help you achieve both oral health and total health, as well as a beautiful smile. New patients are always welcome. Go Cougars. All right, and we are not going to take a break here as Mayfield is out to kick it back to the Cougars. And it is going to be a shorter kick fielded by Landon Capps at about the 20-yard line. And he's trying to go east and west there, Aaron. And that's difficult to do against a very good, very fast Mayfield squad. Landon has had a solid year for McLean County. The junior, who hadn't really gotten a whole lot of playing time in his first 2 years of high school because of injuries. And we've seen that bug derail his junior season a little bit, but we've definitely seen enough of him to know that he's an extremely explosive player and somebody that is very important to the success of this Cougars football team. So here we go, A.J. Klein under center. Jacob Miller in the backfield. A.J. is rolling left, and he throws deep to number 14, Noah Baldwin. It is caught at the 50-yard line, and he is brought down at the 40-yard line of Mayfield. Nice throw and catch by A.J. Klein and Noah Baldwin, and your Cougars have something going here. All right, so McLean County here with 4 minutes to go in the first quarter has really the first big positive play we've had on offense thus far as we are finally into Cardinals territory. It only took us 3 times. Peyton Caraway goes in motion left, and the give is to Peyton Caraway, and he has some running room, and he is brought down, tripped up inside the 35-yard line down to about the 33-yard line. So that's going to bring up second and 7 for your McLean County Cougars here with 3:30 to play.
Yeah, Coach, I always say that we should pass more because, our passing record, it isn't bad.
No. A.J. Klein, senior quarterback, he's shown to be a very capable passer in his time here at McLean County. He's done a very good job at times getting the ball out and into the hands of receivers, but we have stuck with that running attack. But here goes Klein again, looking right. He throws across. He saw Colton Johnson, underthrew it and threw it behind him a little bit and was almost intercepted. So there, it goes back and forth with throwing the ball. AJ has 4 touchdowns on the season, 3 interceptions. He's thrown for just shy of 500 yards this year. I think in his career, his biggest passing game actually took place his sophomore year in the first round of the playoffs down at Murray. Starting quarterback Trevor Turley was injured. AJ came in, threw for 150, 160 yards in that game as a sophomore. As the ball is put on the ground, Landon Capps is able to pick it up, but a huge loss on the play, and Landon Capps is going to be flagged on the play because he loses his temper, which has been something that we've seen a lot this season out of Landon. Hate to see that out of him right there. Big loss on the play. Gets frustrated, throws the ball down in anger, and that's 15 more yards on top of the other loss. It's going to take us back into our own territory.
Those are the flags we don't want to see, Coach. False starts, they can happen. There's no reason someone should.
No, I'm with you. I'm totally with you.
He's passionate about the game, but if he was, it would be more passionate to not do anything to help out the team.
Oh, absolutely. We have to control our temper. That is crucial when we're on the field. Those are the plays, losing your mind like that really, really cost you.
So we had something going.
We did. We hook up on the long pass play. We have a nice run there by Caraway, getting to a second short position, and here we are going for it. 4th and 30 as Peyton Caraway takes the snap. He's looking to throw right, and the ball slips out of his hands, and it is intercepted. That is number 5, Alonzo Daniel, who cuts back left, and he has a blocker. Jacob Miller in pursuit, misses him, and he's still on his feet, folks. And, ball pops out. And that is number one, Tyus Jackson goes right into the hands of his own player before he's brought down right there. So Daniel Alonzo with the interception, returns it back 40 yards, has the ball poked out at the last second, falls right into his own teammates' hands. Oh, I tell you what, we've already seen some exciting plays here tonight, folks. We wish a few more would be going your Cougars' way. Is here number 14, Stinson, the lefty. Nice pass outright. That's number 25. That's number 25, Tony Parrott, with the reception. Cuts back towards the sideline, and that is another touchdown for Mayfield here with 2:21 to play in the first quarter at War Memorial Stadium. Man. They look pretty good.
Yeah,
we have to admit it. Outstanding play right there. Stinson shows off a big arm. It's just tough, It's tough. We knew this was going to be an uphill fight, uphill battle. But we have to be smarter, We have to be smarter. We have to hold on to the football. We have to control our temper. Those are mistakes that you can't make when you're playing a team this good, because they will make you pay. And
mistakes on teams like this.
No, especially the mistakes you can control. And I feel like right now a lot of our mistakes are self-inflicted. We put ourselves in a position right there. Peyton Caraway trying to make a big play. The ball slips out of his hand. We put ourselves in that 4th and long situation where we had to go for it and had to go for when we started that drive out with a huge play. We had a 2nd and 3, and then back it all the way up. So that's very difficult. But with this quick break, this quick break is brought to you by Independence Bank. Follow our revolution online by liking us on Facebook, following us at 1776 Bank on Twitter and Instagram, or subscribing to our YouTube channel. Independence Bank, a revolution in banking, member FDIC. All right, and no break yet again as Mayfield is back out onto the field, ready to kick it back to McLean County. This will be McLean County's 4th possession so far this game. First 2 were turnover, or we had Landon Capps receives that kickoff, and he has the ball poked away. He gets away from some defenders, and now he's up the sideline. He's making some hay. He tries to cut back there, gets across the 50-yard line, and a nice recovery there by Landon Capps after what looked to be a disastrous situation.
Oh, yeah. Fumbles the ball and then gets us, 40 yards?
Oh, yeah, he fumbled it around, I believe it was around the 15-yard line. He picked up another 35 there, out past the 50-yard line, gets into Cardinals territory here, and let's see if this offense can sustain a drive. Sustaining drives is what they have to do in order to win this game. It's one of the notes that we didn't get to cover because we got on here late, but ball control, pounding the ball on the ground, those were going to be keys. Having success, moving the chains. So let's see if McLean County get back to that as Peyton Caraway takes the ball. He is here. He is on the run left, trying to get to the edge. Doesn't quite get there. He was pushed late out of bounds. No flag on the play after a pickup of about 2 yards for junior running back Peyton Caraway. And right there, that shows the explosiveness, that shows the athleticism of Mayfield. A lot of teams that we've played this year, particularly here late when Peyton's really blossomed, really come on strong, he has been getting to the edge and turning that back up and getting big yardage on that play. Mayfield's pursuit right there, just a little bit quicker than what we're used to, and they're able to run him out of bounds before he picks up much yardage. As right there, Noah Baldwin takes the ball on the right, and he got out of dodge a couple of times right there, is able to pick up positive yards from McLean County, picks up, looks like another 2 yards, going to bring up a 3rd and 7 situation, short 7, long 6 situation for McLean County.
That was Baldwin, correct?
Yes, that was Baldwin.
Yeah, he always seems to get out of bad situations.
Yeah.
He's quick, he's kind of sneaky,
He is sneaky. You see a lot of late spin moves with Baldwin and things like that. Anyway, here we go. 3rd and 6. And there is a whistle prior to the snap, and that timeout is called by Coach Wagner. And here with 1:09 to play, your McLean County Cougars trail the homestanding Mayfield Cardinals 21-0. And with that, we're going to take a quick timeout of our own. This one brought to you by Sacramento Deposit Bank. The McLean County Cougars are back on the football field and ready to make us proud. The staff at Sacramento Deposit Bank, like the Cougars football team, is working for our customers. From our internet banking and mobile banking apps to our fast and friendly customer service, we are small town proud with big-time products. We invite you all to call or stop by and give us the chance to introduce you to Golden Rule Service from Sacramento Deposit Bank, member FDIC. We'll be right back. All right, folks, and we are back here. 3rd and 7 for your Cougars. The ball is given middle to Jacob Miller, and he is stopped just shy of the 40-yard line, 41-yard line there. And that's going to bring up 4th and 1 for your Cougars. And that's a nice pickup there by Jacob Miller, Aaron.
Yeah.
picked up about 5 on the play. And Jacob Miller, you are one of the early founders or coined the phrase Miller time, if I'm not mistaken.
Maybe. I've heard different things.
Okay, well, you're one of them. You're one of the first. We won't, maybe not the first, but one of the first is A.J. Klein takes a snap, and he actually picks up 6 yards on the quarterback sneak there for a first down for McLean County here with 30 seconds to play in the first quarter, and we get those sticks moving. And that's really important. As we said, we have to hold on to the football because when you have an explosive offense on the other side, they can put points on the board in a hurry, as we've seen. We've actually possessed the ball quite a bit this first quarter, but when Mayfield's gotten the ball, it hasn't taken them very long to get into the end zone. So we really have to hold on to it. And here we go. A.J. Klein takes a snap. The ball is given middle. Gets a little bit of an extra push there to get out about 3 yards. But that is going to bring us to the end of the first quarter here in Mayfield. As we said, your Cougars trail the Cardinals 21-0. And with that, we are going to take a short break. This one brought to you by B.F. Evans, located in Livermore, Kentucky, for all your car, truck, and SUV needs. Tell them the McLean County Sports Network sent you. We'll be right back. All right, folks, and we are back here at War Memorial Stadium down here in Mayfield, Kentucky. To start the second quarter, your Cougars have the ball 2nd and 8 on the 32-yard line. And this ball is given to Noah Baldwin running middle. He gets across the 25-yard line down to the 23, and that is going to be good for a McLean County first down. Nice pickup there by Noah Baldwin, the senior, as the Cougars continue this drive, which is their best sustained drive of the night so far.
Definitely.
I think, Aaron, after hearing you speak right there, we might have gotten some technical difficulties figured out with your microphone. All right. So we have 1st and 10 for your Cougars at the 24-yard line as the officials are sitting here chatting a little bit. Not exactly sure what it's about. And they're going to keep it to themselves as we have first down here from the 24-yard line. A.J. Klein goes under center. Andrew Munster in the backfield lined up directly under him. And it is given to Andrew Munster. He bounces down close to the 21-yard line, and he's brought down by 2 or 3 Cardinals right there. And Andrew Munster, our leading tackler, by a big margin this season, has done an exceptional job on the defensive side of the ball, but he's also been an effective runner. Despite not getting a whole lot of carries, I believe he's ran the ball for 360-plus yards.
As a little guy, he's pretty hard to stop.
He is. He might be small in stature, but he is very strong.
Very strong.
All right, and he is still in there as he lines up directly behind A.J. Klein here, 2nd and 8. Noah Baldwin goes in motion. The ball is given back to Peyton Caraway, running left. He gets out across the 15-yard line before he is brought down by a host of Cardinals. And that's going to bring up a short yardage situation for the Cougars. Nice run there by Peyton Caraway. for your Cougars as they drive deeper into Cardinal territory.
I think it's Miller time, coaches.
Is it Miller time?
I think so.
I think you might be right. This is a very good opportunity
Yeah,
for Miller time. And there
this
he
is his
is.
time.
There he is in the backfield. A lot of times you see Miller time or Miller assist time with A.J. Klein going with sneaks with Miller pushing him. No, this is given to Jacob Miller running right, and he's got the first down and a little bit more as he gets inside the Mayfield 10-yard line. And a nice first down pickup there for the Cougars. And, again, we're seeing a lot more success on the ground here in this fourth drive of the game than we did in the previous three.
We've got that momentum going.
The Big Mo. Big Mo is important.
That's a new one.
Yeah. You've never heard that
I've never
before.
heard of the Big Mo.
You've never heard of the Big Mo? If we could punch this into the end zone right here, Aaron, I think we would have a little bit of the Mo. Still a little bit of Big Mo back. We would have little Mo. We have a little Mo. We need Big Mo. All right, anyway. The ball is given to Noah Baldwin running right. He gets down to about the 5-yard line before he's brought down by, it looks to be 4 Mayfield Cardinals. And, again, they are ball hawks. They swarm to the ball nicely. It's very, very impressive on their defensive side of the ball, as that's going to be a short gain to bring up 2nd and 9 from the 7-yard line. I'm sorry, 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 7-yard line. And we'll see what Coach Wagner wants to do right here. That's the bad thing about having a run-heavy offense is you get into short yardage situations like this, and it kind of gets clogged up. You see it all the time. It's like right there is a prime example of this. Ball is given to Jacob Miller running inside guard there, and he is bottled up about the line of scrimmage. So we'll see right here 2 plays to get to pay dirt for your Cougars.
I think we've got it, Coach Hicks. We didn't come this close to not get the TD.
You're right. You're right. I like that. I like your optimism, Aaron. Your optimism is great. Makes me feel a lot better about this play right now. We'll see what we got. Noah Baldwin goes into motion. Ball is given. Peyton Caraway running middle, and he is grabbed just around the 5-yard line, maybe slightly inside the 5, but it's going to bring up 4th down for your Cougars, and they desperately need to punch this one into the end zone. So that Mayfield defensive front, that D-line is very strong, very physical, big defensive line, one of the biggest, if not the biggest, we've seen so far this year. As A.J. Klein goes under center, Jacob Miller lines up behind him. The ball is given to Jacob Miller off the right side, and he is in. Touchdown, McLean County, and Miller time gets the job done here with 8:03 to play in the second quarter. Your Cougars are now on the board. Here is a trail Mayfield 21-6. Point after attempt coming up. Oh, and it looks like we have an injury on the field on the Mayfield side of the ball.
I think that's number 1.
That is number 1. Tyus Jackson. Jackson actually recovered a fumble earlier in the game for Mayfield on that interception return. But with that, we are going to take a quick time out of our own. This one brought to you by Z's Muffler. And we'll be right back. All right, folks, so we are back here at War Memorial Stadium. Your Cougars just scored here with 8 minutes to play in the second quarter. During that play, a Mayfield Cardinal was injured. He has been attended to and brought off the field, and the PAT unit is on for McLean County. Edgar Rodriguez, number 88 on the field. Highly efficient Edgar Rodriguez, hoping to kick one through here, pull within 14 points of Mayfield. The kick is up, and it is off. It is off the left side of the goalpost. No good. So with 8:03 to play, your Cougars trail Mayfield 21-6. And with that, we are going to take a quick timeout. This one brought to you by Miller Building Supply, located in Sacramento, Kentucky. We'll be right back. All right, folks, and we are back here at War Memorial Stadium. All right, Normando Rodriguez with the squib kick. It's picked up immediately and brought out to the 47-yard line of the Cougars. And that's where Mayfield is going to take over. All right, first and 10 for Mayfield. Here's Stinson, takes a pass, he's dropping back, he's looking to throw left, and he is almost sacked. He pitches it away, and they're going to call him down on that as Andrew Munster brings down Stinson for the sack, and it's going to bring up second and about 15 for the Cardinals, as the press box isn't happy. It was almost an exceptional play by Stinson right there. Jaden Stinson, the junior quarterback for Mayfield, was actually in the process of getting sacked, flipped the ball off to Kentrey Matthews, his running back, and it could have gone for a lot of yards, but they blow it dead. And here we go, second and 15 for Mayfield. The ball is given to Matthews, who's already had some nice plays, and he is held on and tackled by Peyton Caraway. And what an exceptional exhibit of strength by number 34, Peyton Caraway, who just held on for dear life and basically threw him back with one arm. What a play.
Yeah, this is exactly what we were talking about right when we were off air. I mean, if we could just shut them down for a run.
Exactly. We have to start making a push of our own. You know, if we can get back into this game here with 7 minutes to go in the second quarter, still a lot of time left. And we've put Mayfield in a third and long situation, 3rd and 15 right here. We have to get them off the field and into a punt situation right here. Stinson takes a snap in the shotgun, had 3 wide left, and he is looking to throw. He's got his man. He throws across the middle, and he actually landed on top of Noah Baldwin right there. He was not marked down on the play, actually caught it right at the first down marker, landed directly on Noah Baldwin right there at the 43-yard line. Stood up. I thought for sure he was going to be marked down, but they let the play go on, which is a very interesting call by the officiating crew. and he goes in for the touchdown. That was number 2, Cade Neely. But on the play, not only Noah Baldwin is hurt, but also safety Corby Moore is on the ground. He's being attended to by Mayfield's training staff. Noah Baldwin being attended to by Kelly, our trainer at McLean County. And what a brutal play right there, as both of these two young men, seniors for the Cougars, and hate to see him go down there. It looks like Corby Moore is walking off. Looks like he's going to be okay. Coach Wagner's checking on him, and he's walking off slowly but surely. And now they're picking up Noah Baldwin, as this, could be his last game. You would probably have to take that kid out of here in an ambulance before he would come off the field.
They're both key players. Corby, I think, leads our team in interceptions.
He does with 5, which is a big number. Ranks him in the state, Class 2A in interceptions. Both of them were able to walk off on their own power. Not sure to the extent of their injuries. Hopefully it's nothing too serious, though. Hate to see their senior years come to a close like that, as Mayfield is on for the PAT right there. We have snap, hold, kick. It is good, and with that, Mayfield extends its lead out to 22 as they currently lead your McLean County Cougars 28-6 with 6:29 to play in the first half. And with that, we are going to take a quick break of our own. This one brought to you by someone. I just got to find my papers. Here we go. This one brought to you by Tyson Foods. We would like to thank Tyson Foods in Roberts, Kentucky, one of the world's largest food companies. Tyson has competitive wages and advancement opportunities and one of the best benefits packages in the nation. Tyson offers incentives for performance, attendance, and shift premiums. Apply online only at TysonFoodsCareer.com. Tyson Foods is an equal opportunity employer. Minorities, women, veterans, and individuals with disabilities welcome. Tyson Foods in Roberts, Kentucky. Hiring. And no break on air as your Cougars are back out onto the field. And it looks like Corby Moore is back to receive this kick, so he's feeling okay after being down on the turf for a little while following that touchdown reception by Cade Needley. And Mayfield is ready to kick it off. You notice the cleats the Mayfield kicker is wearing?
I did.
Got green and orange, the color of the Miami Hurricanes. I haven't seen anything like that on a high school field.
Yeah, I'm a little confused.
It's interesting as that ball lands at the 16-yard line. It's picked up with one hand by Landon Capps, and he makes a move, gets out past the 20, past the 25, across the 30, makes another man miss, and dives out past the 35-yard line. A nice return there by Landon Capps. Showed a lot of good vision and shiftiness with his feet to take what looked to be could have been a very, very short kickoff return. Yeah. Takes it 20 yards there, gets out across the 35-yard line, and gives McLean County decent field position here.
Yeah, Mayfield was all over him, but he was just pushing him off.
He is very shifty, very explosive player. And we'll see if McLean County tries to get the ball in his hands a little bit more as A.J. Klein goes under center here. 1st and 10 from his own 36. The ball is given to Jacob Miller running right, and Jacob Miller gets about 3 yards on the play down to the McLean County 39-yard line. Yes, spotted at the 39-yard line. Pickup of 3 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 7 here with 6 minutes remaining in the first half. A.J. Klein looking over to get the play from Coach Wagner. Very chilly night here at Mayfield. I believe we were in the mid-30s when we got here.
We're in the box.
Yeah, it's not too bad up here in the booth.
No, not at all.
As the ball is given to Andrew Munster running left, and right there it looked like 3 or 4 Cardinals broke the line of scrimmage to tackle Munster. He ran by through a couple of arm tackles, the first 2, but before getting hit in the backfield, and that yardage that Jacob Miller picked up is moot, as it looks like the Cougars are going to be backed up to a 3rd and 9 situation from their own 37-yard line. A.J. Klein goes under center. He's one man wide left. Sends Peyton Caraway in motion right. He is looking to pass. He's rolling deep, deep, deep. He has nowhere to throw, and he throws it out of bounds. And AJ was he was depleted upon releasing that ball back near the 20-yard line. So right there, AJ Klein actually rolled out and retreated. I mean, that's a good 15 yards behind his own line of scrimmage. And even if he was trying to complete something, 10 yards, a 10-yard pass or something, that's going to be a heck of a throw, 25 yards, rolling to his right just to pick up a first down. So, you know, that's very difficult.
Yeah.
I guess is the moral of that story is Peyton Caraway is on to punt it away for McLean County. That is number 2, Cade Neely, back deep to return. But before the kick, there was a timeout by Coach Wagner. So with 4:54 remaining here in the first half, and your Cougars trailing 28-6, we're going to take a short break. This one brought to you by Nimco. Nimco, located in Calhoun, Kentucky, is a local supplier of T-shirts and banners with guaranteed low prices and friendly customer service. We guarantee we will meet or beat anyone else's prices for T-shirts and banners or give you a free gift if we can. Nimco in Calhoun, Kentucky. We'll be right back. All right, folks, and we are back as Peyton Caraway has his heels on the 25 as he is about to punt this one away to Mayfield. Just gets it off. Decent punt there, and it goes out of bounds at about the 34-yard line of Mayfield. Oh, they're going to mark it far 37-yard line of Mayfield, which gives the home team decent field position here. Decent kick by Peyton Caraway, though. He's shown to have quite the leg as he's punted several balls past 45, 50 yards this season. But we'll see if we can do something we haven't done so far, Aaron, and that's get a stop on the defensive side. Mayfield has run roughshod all over McLean County to this point, and we have to do something to slow down Stinson in this offense as well as given to Kent Trey Matthews running right. He finds a lane, and he goes through 3 arm tackles, and now he's going to run away from every Cougar in his path. What a run by number 6, Kent Trey Matthews. That is 62 yards for the touchdown for the Mayfield running back, and that didn't take long.
No, you were just talking about how we need to increase our defense.
Right, you know, the thing about that run, it's about 5 yards into it. You had 3 Cougars around him. You had guys diving at his feet. And you saw one arm tackle there, but it looked like a defensive back from McLean County. Ran right through that. Goes all the way 62 yards for the touchdown. And this thing's getting a little out of control now, folks, as Mayfield leads right now 34-6, point after attempt coming up. And it is good. So Mayfield now leads McLean County 35-6 here with 4:34 to play in the first half at War Memorial Stadium. With that, we are going to take a timeout. This one brought to you by Thacker Riverside Dental. Our McLean County High School football team will keep you smiling, Cougar fans. Dr. Ralph Thacker and staff at Thacker Riverside Dental in Livermore will keep you smiling too. You can count on personalized, compassionate, and professional care from your McLean County dental team that has served McLean Countyans and the region for 30 years. General and cosmetic dentistry and dental sleep medicine services are provided with state-of-the-art technology and years of experience to help you achieve both oral health and total health, as well as a beautiful smile. New patients are always welcome. Go Cougars. All right, folks, and we are back down here at War Memorial Stadium in Mayfield. I'm Heath Hicks. Alongside of me is Aaron Ring. We have the rest of McLean County Sports Network staff, Brody Barron, Nate Carlock, and Corbin Case with us. Short kickoff here is picked up by Landon Capps, and he's running left. Landon has had some good returns today. Runs into his own man, Noah Baldwin, right there around the 37-yard line. 36-yard line is where they're going to mark it. So here with 4:28 to play in the first half, McLean County trying to get something going on the offensive side of the ball as Mayfield just continues to have explosive play after explosive play against our Cougars.
Yeah, their defense is great. Their offense is great, especially their offense. We've seen two amazing plays. I think their last two scoring plays.
It's crazy, and they feature all three facets of the offensive side. You have the run, the pass, the catch. And they've done it all in all fashions so far as A.J. Klein keeps it there, runs out just past the line of scrimmage, fakes the handoff to Jacob Miller. May have picked up one on the play, maybe. Yes, they are going to move the sticks forward, give A.J. Klein one on that, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 9 here from the 36.5-yard line here with 4 minutes to play in the second quarter. And, you know, Aaron, another one of our keys that we didn't get to talk about before the game, bend, don't break. You know, like we said, that 3rd and 15 situation just a little bit ago, you have to get a team like Mayfield off the field on that. You can't allow those big explosive plays in situations there. This ball is given to Peyton Caraway, and he has brought down a yard past the line of scrimmage, short gain on the play. We're going to bring up 3rd and long for McLean County. But let's be real. You know, we can talk about it as much as we want. This Mayfield team has a ton of explosive athletes, you know, and, you know, staying disciplined and things like that are huge. They are going to get some of theirs. And we, coming into this, had to think that we had to just limit them, you know, somewhat.
Bend, not break.
Bend, not break. And we haven't been able to do so far as A.J. Klein takes a snap and pitches out right to Andrew Munster. He is smacked at the 40-yard line right there. Took quite a hit as he is going to be brought down about 6 yards shy of the first down marker and trailing by 29 here with 2:45 to play in the first half. It looks like the punt team is running on the field for Coach Wagner, and he's going to send this one back across to these lethal Cardinals.
Yeah, you probably could have heard that smack from all the way up here. I mean, Andrew had speed going, and he was just stopped.
Oh, that's like train on train, you know? Two guys running 100 miles an hour, and it was quite a hit. As Peyton Caraway receives the punt, he slips, and it is bounds end over end. It is a muddy track out there as Cade Neely, what a play there by Noah Knight to bring him down just shy of the 50-yard line. Neely looked to have some running room there, but it does look like a very, very nasty track tonight, especially in the middle of the field, and Peyton Caraway slipped on with his plant foot there on that punt, and that's scary. That's scary from his baseball coach too, because injuries can happen because of poor field conditions that tend to take place, you know, in late October, early November, exactly where we are.
It definitely isn't the worst we've had with some of the weather, you know, but I mean, still, when you slip.
Yeah, and this Mayfield team, they're going to be playing here for a couple more weeks, you know. I mean, they've been playing here for a while. They're going to be playing here, if this holds, they'll be playing here for a little bit longer, so they're going to really have to keep an eye on this playing service. And it looks like a block in the back on Mayfield. It's going to push them back. Blindside block is the call. We'll see where the officials spot the ball here. They're going to spot it at the 30-yard line. So they're going to get 1st and 10 from their own 30-yard line here. Worst starting field position they've had so far this evening, as Stinson is in shotgun. He's got trips out left, and he throws that way. It's a screen, and that is number 19, Diaz, who receives it, gets out across the 35, down right at the 35 for a pickup up 5. All right, and that clock continues to run here, 1:45 to play. And Stinson again in the shotgun. He's got 2 wide both ways, takes a snap, fakes the handoff, throws outside. Again, that's number 19, Diaz, and he is brought down just across the 50-yard line. That's Perry Diaz. Diaz has 27 catches on the season coming into this thing for 674 yards and 9 touchdowns. And, you know, Aaron, I was looking at the statistics, and early on I talked about how Ballards were inflated a little bit. And hold on, I'll finish that thought momentarily, as there's a flag on the play. Looks to be potentially a false start, as Mayfield's trying to move quickly here, operate quickly. But anyway, I was looking at those statistics, Aaron, and it was pretty telling. Ballard had all of these great stats for receivers. Cade Neely and Perry Diaz in half the receptions had about the same yardage, if not more yardage, than the receivers from Ballard Memorial in half of the receptions, which shows just how explosive these guys are. As Stinson, he's looking right, he catches it, it is caught. That is number 25, and he is horse collar tackled by Landon Capps. He is tackled just outside of the end zone around the 4-yard line. That'll be moved up to the 2-yard line after the horse collar call there on Landon Capps. And once again, Mayfield is knocking on the door.
Yeah, their passing game is just on point tonight, Coach. Has there been any incomplete passes?
Not many. Maybe one.
Maybe. I don't remember any.
I mean, Stinson, we've seen some good quarterbacks this year. We have. We've seen some guys with really strong arms. We've seen guys that are dual threat, can do both things. Stinson looks like the most complete pocket passer we've seen all year and in a long time. As the ball is given to Kentre Matthews running left. He dives into the end zone, and there's another touchdown for the Mayfield Cardinals. Increases the lead to 41-6 here with 56 seconds remaining in the first half. Kentre Matthews goes into the end zone for what I believe is his 3rd touchdown of the night, and this young man can straight up play some football. All right, and the gate, Mayfield comes back in. The line comes back over to get into extra point formation. And the kick is up, and it is good, and that pushes the Mayfield lead out to 42-6 here with 56 seconds to play in the first half. And Aaron, I believe once this clock starts here on this kickoff, it will not stop until the end of the half and the end of the game. In these situations, timeouts and injuries, I believe, are the only times that they will stop the clock. It's just unfortunate that we've had, this going on right here. Now, I'll tell you what, Aaron, this is a really cool stadium here, War Memorial Stadium. It's undoubtedly one of the older stadiums we played at. It really reminds me of Russellville. Russellville has an old concrete stadium like this, but it's got a lot of character. It's very steep.
It is big.
And it is big. It's large.
It took us a while to get up the stairs.
I believe that. And I don't know, it's just got a cool feel. And I really like the press box, too. It's fully enclosed.
Yeah, I think there's 2 press boxes.
Yeah, I think there is, or at least there's a couple of buildings up here, maybe a concession stand or something.
Over there.
Oh, I lied. No, there are 2 press boxes. Dead on. As the kick is away here. And that is Josh Bodisher who picks it up, trying to run left, cuts back to his left, gets out across the 30-yard line. That's number 9, senior receiver and defensive back Josh Bodisher. And the Cougars trying to hustle out onto the field right here. 30 seconds to play. That is a running clock situation, and they are in no hurry, it looks like, to get a playoff here before halftime. We are down to about 15 seconds on the clock, and A.J. Klein is in no hurry whatsoever. And I'd be surprised if we see a snap here. The back judge hand has not raised, and they are going to let this go into half. McLean County will not snap the football. And with that, your Cougars trail the homestanding Mayfield Cardinals 42-6 here at War Memorial Stadium in Mayfield, Kentucky. We are going to take a short break here for halftime. We'll be back just moments before the second half to bring you that live coverage. We are the McLean County Sports Network. All right, folks, and we are back here at War Memorial Stadium in Mayfield, Kentucky. Your Cougars currently trail the homestanding Mayfield Cardinals 42-6 as we are about a minute away from second half action resuming. Brody Barron joins me on the microphone here. Say hello, Brody.
Hello.
All right, and during that first half, we saw the explosiveness of Mayfield really cause problems for our Cougars. McLean County really struggled sustaining drives. Had one drive there that we were able to get into the end zone, but aside from that, a lot of stalled drives on our side, and Mayfield wasted very little time converting on those opportunities, because they had multiple touchdowns of 30-plus yards in that first half, and really just outmanned us. Number 14, Mayfield quarterback Jaden Stenson was perfect in the half. The big lefty junior quarterback really showed off a strong arm, and his receivers made several outstanding plays after making good catches with the ball, running for big gains. And then Trey Matthews entered this game at about 1,500 yards on the season, and I would say he is definitely the best running back that we have seen this year, and that includes Vaughn Williams from Owensboro Catholic, Gary Hardy from Logan County, both outstanding runners. Vaughn Williams is going to Louisville. Gary Hardy broke the rushing record at Logan County. But I feel like Trey Matthews is just a step above them, and he's been outstanding for Mayfield here tonight.
He's definitely taking care of business right now.
He is definitely taking care of business. You are right, Brody, as Armando Rodriguez squibs the ball to about the 35-yard line, picked up there, and number 32 picked up the ball and gets close to midfield, brought down at about the 48-yard line by the Cougars. And the Mayfield Cardinals offense is about to head back out onto the field.
That was Jax Rogers on the recovery.
Jax Rogers on the return there, and we'll see what the look is here for Mayfield. I'm looking out right now, and yes, it looks like Stinson is not going to come back out here for the second half. He is on the sideline. The backup quarterback, an all-around good athlete, number 3, Connor Guthrie, senior, comes in to take the snap for Mayfield in the backfield. And first play, it is an option. He keeps it there, and he is brought down after about a 4-yard gain. He is tackled on the play. That is number 34, Peyton Caraway, who wrestled him down after a solid 4-plus yard gain there for Mayfield. It's going to bring up second and a long 5, short 6.
I think Mayfield is making the good decision because you don't want to risk injury on your best quarterback.
No, you don't. And Mayfield has a very good shot at winning state championship this year. As Guthrie keeps the ball again, he's out. He's got plenty of room. He's up the right sideline, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Mayfield. And that's a 47-yard touchdown run by backup quarterback number 3, Connor Guthrie. And Guthrie, he's an all-around good player for Mayfield. Yes, the senior is the backup quarterback, but he's also been involved in the running game, as we see right there on that long run, and the passing game. As a receiver, he has caught 19 passes for 364 yards and 3 touchdowns this year. So a dynamic athlete, a nice weapon for Mayfield to have. Not sure if it's mostly in situations like this where Mayfield has kind of bowled over their opponent in the first half and brought this kid in, or if he's utilized all around in the game. But after the PAT right there, the score is now Mayfield 49, McLean County 6, here with 9:45 remaining in the third quarter. And with that, we're going to take a very quick break, brought to you by Independence Bank. Calling all kids. Want to join our Little Patriot Savings Club at Independence Bank? Stop by any of our 25 locations to learn how you can be a part of our revolution, or visit 1776bank.com. Independence Bank, member FDIC. All right, folks, and we are back. McLean County is on the field to receive the kickoff here with about 8:50 remaining in the third quarter. We do have a running clock now, so the only time that clock will stop moving is on injuries and timeouts. It will not stop on touchdowns, as we see right there. So this second half is going to go pretty quick, and Mayfield, they're good. I'm not gonna beat around the bush and try some frilly language. They're just good. This team has a very good shot at winning their 13th state championship this year. I believe LAC, that's Louisville Christian Academy, is the team that's really going to stand in their way, as there's a fumble on the return recovered by Mayfield at the McLean County 38-yard line. That was Corby Moore trying to battle through a little scrum there, gets it poked away, and Mayfield jumps on it. And here we go again here at the 38-yard line of McLean County. Mayfield's offense comes back out onto the field. But as I was saying, Brody, this team's really good.
This team is really good.
I'm very impressed. We've played some good teams this year. Owensboro Catholic is a pretty solid squad. Logan County, pretty solid squad. And I have to say Mayfield definitely ahead of them on that chart, as Mayfield runs out another quarterback here, as the ball is handed off to number 32, Jax Rogers, who gets out across the 30-yard line down at the 27-yard line of the Cougars. And they've run out number 16, Colby Kenmore. Kenmore, the third-string quarterback, it looks like, is a sophomore here for Mayfield. Kenmore has had some snaps this year. As we saw just a moment ago, Connor Guthrie, I think he is the senior. He's their main backup. But Kenmore has had some action, as Rogers takes a handoff there and is brought down right at the line of scrimmage by Andrew Munster and Jacob Miller. No gain on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd and 10 from the 27-yard line of McLean County. But we'll see how the Cougars finish off right here. 17 seniors on this roster, or 17 playing. It's very tough to see a season come to an end like this. Is Peyton Caraway and looks like number 20, Matthew Miller, come up with a big stop there, take down Rogers very far back in the backfield. They're going to mark him down at the 33-yard line of McLean County, bringing up 3rd and looks to be about 15 yards for Mayfield, as number 16, Kenmore, gets the call from the sideline, and he's trotting back out onto the field, relays it to his receivers and running back. He settles into the shotgun, 2 wide both ways. He's looking to throw. He's going to throw left. He chucks it. It's a nice pass, and it is broken up by Josh Bodisher. Nice play by number 9, the senior, there to get his fingertips on the ball and knock it away. It looked to be a pretty good ball thrown there by number 16, Kenmore, the sophomore, but it will fall incomplete, bringing up 4th and 17. Is what the board says here for Mayfield, with a little over 5 minutes to play here in the third quarter.
Josh wouldn't have been there. That would have been touchdown. Just nothing to it.
Oh, yeah. The sophomore put a pretty good ball in the air there, and I was a little nervous. I thought Josh may have jumped a little early, but he was able to extend on that just enough, get the fingers on it, and knock it down for an incomplete pass, as there is a flag on the play. False start on the Cardinals. Back them up 5 more, and we'll redo this thing. But, Brody, as you notice with the running clock, the game speeds up considerably. We're about 4.5 minutes to play here in the third quarter already. As it looks like Mayfield is bringing on the punt unit. Stinson, the starting quarterback, number 14, he runs back out there. He is actually Mayfield's punter.
It's sad to see this for our seniors.
Yeah, actually, I don't know what's going on here. It looks like Stinson wants to go for it here on 4th and 22, but Mayfield is lacking some players on the line right here. No, Stinson's going to go back. They're just going to take the delay of game, it looks like, Brody. Yep, they're going to back up the play 5 more yards. Stinson is out there to punt. Doesn't look like he's going to try anything tricky here. 49-6 lead. Mayfield really doesn't have any reason to go for this 4th and significantly long yardage situation.
I mean, if you went for it like this, it would kind of come out as an unsportsmanlike type of thing.
Yeah, I agree. It wouldn't be viewed as very sportsmanlike at all, as Stinson kicks it away, and looked like Corby Moore couldn't make up his mind whether to catch that punt or not. He waved fair catch, didn't know whether or not to let it bounce into the end zone. It was right around the 4-yard line. It looks like McLean County did jump on that ball and recover it, and there was a flag directly after, and looks like it's going to go against Mayfield as the referee looks like he wants to move this ball forwards. And yes, an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty has been called on Mayfield. So Corby was able to get back onto that ball at the 4-yard line, and they're going to mark off 15 more yards. It's going to have McLean County starting right about the 19-yard line here with just under 3 minutes to play in the third quarter here in Mayfield.
It's been a tough running game, Mr. Hooks.
It has been tough. And, Brody, I know this game is a little bit out of reach, but in general, the way we play, our offense, when you get behind in games, and I'm not saying behind by 43 points. This is an insurmountable deficit. But when you get behind in games, our running attack, as we see right there, Jacob Miller picks up about 5 yards on the carry, makes it very difficult for you to come back.
Yeah.
Our game is predicated on ball control, movement, things like that. As Jacob Miller is slow to get up, and he is hobbling off right there, looks to be favoring his right leg.
You got to give it to Mayfield. They watched their film, and they know we're a running team, and they did a great job of stopping it tonight.
Yeah, and it was really their speed. It's really been their speed, not allowing us to get to the edge. We have some quick kids. We really do. Noah Baldwin, Landon Capps, Peyton Caraway, they're all very, very quick kids. And A.J. Klein right there picks up the first down for McLean County after a pickup of about 10 yards. Nice run there by the senior QB. But they've just been a little bit quicker, right there, nice tricky play. A.J. gets some space. Obviously, we're going against their second unit right here. But, in general tonight, we've seen plays that usually go for big yardage for us where we get outside, make them miss and go, and Mayfield has been all over it.
Yeah, they know what they're doing right now.
Yes, they do. As the ball is handed to Noah Baldwin running left. He finds a cutback lane. He gets out right about midfield. Nice pickup by the senior running back, 16 yards on the play, and that will be another first down for your McLean County Cougars, as they will have first and 10 from midfield right here with 50 seconds remaining in the third quarter.
That speed from Mayfield, they're just too fast, and I believe if it was a little bit slower, no one would have gone for a little bit more yards there.
Yeah, that was a nice run by Noah Baldwin as the ball is handed to Peyton Caraway running right. He slips a couple of tackles and is brought down after a strong 7-yard gain. 30 seconds remaining in the third quarter. But you're right. The speed of Mayfield has really affected our running attack this evening. Not to mention the size on the defensive line.
Yeah.
McLean County really hasn't had to battle guys this size. I'd say the only two defensive lines that we've had to play against with this kind of size are Owensboro Catholic and Logan County. As Noah Baldwin is running left, he's cut back, and he is going to go in for a touchdown. Touchdown Noah Baldwin here as the clock hits zeros here in the third quarter. McLean County scratches out another touchdown. Noah Baldwin on the 43-yard run. Great pickup for the senior ball carrier here And with that, they screwed up the scoreboard a little bit. It is 49-12 here with no time left in the third quarter. We are going to kick our PAT, or no, we're going to go for it here, down significantly, 49-12. And we are going for it. A.J. Klein rolling right. And, right there, if A.J. Klein gets his head up, Peyton Caraway was wide open rolling out, but it looks like A.J. Klein just couldn't see him. And with that incomplete pass, the 2-point conversion fails, and the third quarter ends. So right here, before we enter the fourth quarter, your McLean County Cougars trail the homestanding Mayfield Cardinals 49-12 here at War Memorial Stadium. When we come back from break, it will be Brody and Aaron. They're going to finish out the game for you. But from me personally, I just want to thank everybody for tuning in this season. It's been a great year, and we really appreciate your support. So we're going to take a short break, and Aaron and Brody are going to take you home. Thank you.
All right, fans, we are back, and it is not looking pretty for us at all. Aaron, you're watching this. It's not looking pretty, is it?
No, but I mean, we just scored. I mean, this game, it seems hopeless, but it could turn around.
While we were talking, number 4 brings it up about to the 47-yard line. Be a 1st and 10 here, and hasn't been a good night for us, has it, Aaron?
No, but Brody, you gotta look on the bright side of things.
Number 22 is gonna get about a first down, if not maybe a second. No, they're gonna move the chains. Wait, are they? Yeah, they're gonna move the chains. That's a first down for Mayfield. We've seen that a bunch of times tonight, Aaron. They're just a better team than us, just plain and simple.
I don't know, Brody. I don't know. I've got faith in the Cougars. I mean, it's looking grim, but Noah Baldwin just scored last quarter. You never know. I mean, Coach Hicks was acting like it was his last time talking.
I love your enthusiasm.
Then we get a tackle like that by number 3, Jacob Miller.
Jax Rogers on the carry. Goes for about maybe 2 or 3 yards.
Yeah, 2 to 3 yards. See, me and Coach Hicks, we were talking about in the second quarter. We were talking about momentum, and I think we might have a little bit of that.
Yeah, it looks like it because we did get that touchdown, and they haven't gone too far down the field yet. And it looks like a great hit by number 9, Josh Bodisher, to pop that ball free. And
yeah, that was a hard hit. I mean, you could probably hear it from all the way up here.
The smack of the helmet.
Ouch.
Yeah, ouchie.
That was an excellent pass by Campbell. He floated it.
This is number 16, Colby Kinnamore, trots back out, awaiting the snap now. That is all. He got all of his wide receivers out, awaiting the snap. Kinnamore will pass it to number 22, and he's put down by number 50. But number 50. Kenmore will trot back out here. Again, awaiting the snap. Great throw to him. By him. He's going to hand it out to Jax Rogers. He's going to get all the way up to the...
Great tackle by 22 and 24, which is Andrew Munster and A.J. Klein.
Jax Rogers brought it up all the way to the 21-yard line, and that seems to be happening. We just can't stop that running game. All their running backs are great.
Yeah, they just keep pushing us off, Brody.
They're strong team, and it looks to be this might be the team that takes home their 13th championship. Kenmore awaits the snap.
I mean, that's what we want, Brody. If we get beat by Mayfield, I mean, we want them to go all the way so we can say we lost to the winning team.
Yeah, Jax Rogers will get the ball, and it looks like he's taken down by number... can't see it yet. That's Josh Bodisher once again. If Josh Bodisher would have been there, Rogers would have took that in, definitely. That's a 1st and goal for Mayfield. Kenmore will come back out, and he's now waiting the snap. Let's see what they're going to do here, Aaron. Okay. Jax Rogers will get the ball. Stop.
I think we got him.
Stop before he could get the touchdown, we presume. And we have... Yeah, we stopped him.
We need to see some of that Cougar defense we've seen in previous games. I mean, really, Brody, I think we've been doing what we usually do, maybe even better, but their offense is just on point.
Yeah, Aaron, we're doing everything we can, but they're just better than us. And sometimes you can't stop that. Kenmore will await the snap once again. And it looks like we got a false start on Mayfield, and the ball will come back. We'll come back to the 11-yard line. Kenmore will await the snap once again. There's the signal, and it looks to be a offsides on McLean County, and now they're going to be moving forward.
Yeah, I guess he just kind of jumped the gun a little bit, Brody.
Yeah, and they're...
Which is easy to do in the excitement of the game. That used to be one of the things that I was deathly afraid of when I played football in middle school.
Aaron, you played football?
Yep.
Rogers with the carry, and it looks like he was stopped by some Cougars there before he could get in the end zone. We've done a pretty good job at that. When they're trying to run up the middle, we've been stopping them there. It's just when they kick it to the outside, that's our trouble. I mean, you have that their running back, Kentrey Matthews. That kid's amazing.
Cougars are doing everything in their power to prevent Mayfield from scoring.
Yes, they are. And number 22 gets it, and that's a Mayfield touchdown. Number 22 looks to be James Top, and a continuous drive, and that's a Mayfield touchdown. This has just been a great game for them, and really we've done all we can do, Aaron. It's just a hard And with that, we're going to take a little break. After this field goal, we're going to take a little break. My bad. And they're going to go for 2 here. I don't know why you would do that with this big of a lead, but they're going to go for 2.
I think they can pretty much do whatever they
Kenna
want.
Moore seems to be running, and he will be stopped before he can get in. And with that, we're going to take a little break. Sponsored by B.F. Evans.
Sponsored by B.F. Evans, located in Livermore, Kentucky, for all of your car, truck, and SUV needs. Tell them the McLean County Sports Network sent you.
Also brought to you by Z's Mufflers.
Z's Mufflers, quality workmanship at cooperative prices, located in Sacramento, Kentucky.
All right, here we're back, and we're back to this massacre for your Cougars, and it's not looking good. I'm sorry, Aaron, but
I don't like that word too much.
I'm sorry, but it's not been a good night. That's been for Mayfield, though. And here we go. The kick is up, and Landon Caps will receive. Caps gets out, dodge 1 tackle, and there's a lot of red unis there. And he will be brought down about at the 30-yard line. And, Aaron, I think it'd be good to get a score here to boost our confidence up just a little bit, even though.
Yeah,
But it's sad to say, but our season has come to an end.
Down by 43 with 140 in the game. I mean, if we can score,
Definitely.
we'd like it.
Landon Caps with the carry. He went to try to get outside, and that's not going to be a good run. Maybe a little bit. Ball on the 34. A 2nd and 7 to go. AJ awaits the snap. Gets it off to Noah Baldwin. Noah Baldwin's going to go. He dodges
Here
1
we
tackle,
go. He's
dodges
gonna
another.
End this season right, bro.
And
He's gonna end it right.
And Noah Baldwin will score a Cougar touchdown.
Yes.
That's what we were saying, Aaron.
That's how he wants to end his career. Is that his 2nd or 3rd touchdown?
I believe that is his 2nd touchdown.
2nd touchdown?
That's his
I know
2nd.
2nd touchdown. Okay.
Because Jacob Miller had the first,
And then
Noah had the last 2.
So that's 3 scored by seniors. I mean, Noah Baldwin, that's a great way to end your season. I think he kind of figured it out maybe after the first half. This may not be his game, but that's a great way to finish out the season, bro.
Yeah, that's a phenomenal player. All 4 years of his career, he's just been phenomenal.
Let's hope we can finish it out by scoring right here.
Yes, it looks like we're going to go for 2. It looks like we're going to hand it up to Miller, and Miller gets it.
He did?
Yeah, Miller gets it.
Great. Jacob Miller finishes the season out with the last.
3, 2, 1. And, well, it's a hard loss for your Cougars, Aaron, but just
great season.
Great season. And you also have to give it to Mayfield.
Legendary. Legendary season.
Legendary
You gotta give it
season.
to Mayfield. And, I mean, this season will be remembered for years to come, unless we do even better next year.
Yeah,
I mean, we want this season to be forgotten with how good we'll do in the next few years.
yes, and a great year for our seniors as their last year. They really showed out this year. And we would like to thank all of our sponsors this year, and thank you for joining us on this adventure we had this season. The first one was Nimco. Nimco, located in Calhoun, Kentucky, is a local supplier of T-shirts and banners with a guaranteed low prices and friendly customer service. We guarantee we will meet or beat anyone else's prices for T-shirts and banners, or give you a free gift if we can't.
We also have our newest sponsor, Thacker Riverside Dental. Our McLean County High School football team will keep you smiling, Cougar fans. Dr. Ralph Thacker and staff at Thacker Riverside Dental in Livermore will keep you smiling too. You can count on personalized, compassionate, and professional care from your McLean County dental team that has served McLean Countyans in the region for 33 years. General and cosmetic dentistry and dental sleep medicine services are provided with state-of-the-art technology and years of experience to help you achieve both oral health and total health, as well as a beautiful smile. New patients are always welcome. Go Cougars.
We'd also like to thank Independence Bank. Calling all kids, want to join our Little Patriot Savings Club, Independence Bank? Stop by any of our 25 locations to learn how you can be a part of our revolution, or visit 177.6bank.com. Independence Bank, member FDIC. Independence Bank, member FDIC. I would also like to thank Sacramento Deposit Bank. This McLean County Cougars are back on the football field and ready to make us proud. The staff at Sacramento Deposit Bank, like the Cougars football team, is working for our customers, from our internet banking and mobile banking apps to our fast and friendly customer service. We are a small town proud with big time products. We invite you to call or stop and give us the chance to introduce you to our Golden Rule service from Sacramento Deposit Bank. Our next sponsor will be BF Evans.
Located in Livermore, Kentucky, for all your car, truck, and SUV needs, tell them the McLean County Sports Network sent you.
Next is Z's Mufflers. Quality workmanship at the competitive prices, located in Sacramento, Kentucky.
Miller Building Supply, located in Sacramento, Kentucky. And finally, Tyson Foods. We would like to thank Tyson Foods in Robards, Kentucky, one of the world's largest food companies. Tyson has competitive wages, advancement opportunities, and one of the best benefits packages in the nation. Tyson offers incentives for performance, attendance, and shift premiums. Apply online at TysonFoodsCareers.com. Tyson Foods is an equal opportunity employer. Minorities, women, veterans, and individuals with disabilities welcome. Tyson Foods in Robards, Kentucky is hiring.
That is all of our sponsors, and it has been a great season. And we thank all of our sponsors for joining us this season. Our football season isn't over, but basketball season's coming up pretty soon.
Yeah,
in a couple weeks.
Tune in to McLean County Sports Network to see both boys and girls basketball games. And they'll be on quite a bit.
They
a few
will.
times a week.
They will. Definitely something to look forward to. From us here at Mayfield, it has been a fun year.
Yeah.
And we hope to all see you in basketball season. I'm Brody Barron.
And I'm Aaron Ring, and I'd also like to give a shout out to the two other people that are here helping us today, Nate Carlock and Corbin Case. Is there anything you'd like to say before we sign off?
It's been a great football year, and I'm glad to be part of the Sports Network.
Yeah, that was Nate Carlock.
Nate put it nicely.
And that was Corbin Case. And Coach Hicks, is there anything you want to say before we tune off?
Thanks for everything, guys. We'll see you here in a few weeks when we start broadcasting some basketball games. Again, thank all of our sponsors as well. Couldn't do it without you and the fans. We've had one of the biggest years, the biggest year we've ever had with the McLean County Sports Network, and we just appreciate that support.
And with that, that's going to do it, Aaron.
Yep, see you in a few weeks.
Goodbye.